Today we want to talk about the Irish flag carrier airline Aer Lingus. The airline was founded on 15 April 1936 with the ETA code Echo India, ICAO code Echo India November, and call sign Shamrock. Aer Lingus is rated as a 4-star airline by Skytrax.com by making this video at the end of October 2022. The airline is a subsidiary airline of the International Airlines Group, or shortened IAG, but has also two subsidiaries, the Aer Lingus Regional, which commenced operations in 2010 as a regional airline from the airports in Belfast and Dublin. Aer Lingus Regional has 14 ATR 72-600 operated by Emerald Airlines in its fleet. The second subsidiary airline is the Aer Lingus UK, which has one A321neo and one Airbus A330-300 in its fleet. Aer Lingus UK is based in Manchester and commenced operations in October 2021. In Aer Lingus fleet are 54 aircrafts in total, which includes 31 Airbus A320-200, 2 Airbus A320neo, 7 Airbus A321neos, 3 Airbus A330-200 and 11 Airbus A330-300 according to planespotters.net. Aer Lingus configures its ATR 72-600, Airbus A320-200 and A320neos in a full economy class, and the long-haul planes, the Airbus A321LR, Airbus A330-200 and 300 with many economy seats and 5 to 7 rows of business class seats. With this aircraft, the airline flies from the hub Dublin and focus cities Belfast, Cork and Shannon to destinations in the United States and the Caribbean, as well as lots of airports in Europe and the Canary Islands. Aer Lingus commenced operations on 27 May 1936 with the DH.84 between Dublin and Bristol. In 1940, the airline purchased the DC-3 and flew from now on to Liverpool and Shannon. In 1946, Aer Lingus got exclusive UK traffic rights and now had 40% of the BAA and the BOAC. On 29 April 1958, Aer Lingus had its first transatlantic flight from Shannon to New York. In 1964, Aer Lingus got the first Boeing 707 for the transatlantic routes. In 1969, Aer Lingus introduced the Boeing 737 and the Boeing 747 on 6 March 1971. In 1984, Aer Lingus formed the full subsidiary named Aer Lingus Commuter. In 1986, the last Boeing 707 from Aer Lingus was sold. In 1994, the airline received the first Airbus A330-300. Therefore, the Boeing 747 and the Boeing 767-300ER were phased out. On 1st February 2001, Aer Lingus Commuter merged back to the parent company. Instead of becoming a member of the One World Alliance in 2007, Aer Lingus entered bilateral agreements with other airlines, including British Airways, Virgin Atlantic, Delta Airlines, KLM and United Airlines. On 27 June 2007, the European Commission blocked the takeover of the Aer Lingus through the Ryanair. On 7 August 2007, Aer Lingus opened the base at Belfast. A second and third try of taking over from Ryanair were in 2008 and 2012, but both have been cancelled. On 7th September 2015, the acquisition of the takeover from the IAG was completed. Have you ever been on a flight with Aer Lingus, or do you have suggestions for future videos? Write them in the comments.